We are live here at the North Rink in the rinks in Hauppauge, New York, set for more Suffolk County High School Hockey League action. Good evening, everybody. I'm Brady Campbell, joined alongside Rowan Laddick on camera. Gabe Takuri is operating our socials, and Sam Musnick running the board for us here tonight. We're starting things off with a good one at the freshman division level. It's the Sachem Warriors and Smithtown Hauppauge Red Bulls. Two very solid teams coming off of good seasons. Sachem was 11-8-2, 26 points. They finished in 8th, snuck into the playoffs. They did fall in the quarterfinals, 5-1 to the eventual runner-ups East Islip Red. In that game, the lone goal for Sachem was scored by Jacob Minakazi. Meanwhile, for Smithtown Hauppauge, it was a pretty good year. 19-5-1, 35 points. They came in second in the regular season, and then they ran with it. Starting things off in the quarterfinal, 2-1 win over Northport Huntington Blue. The semifinal, 2-1 win over KPC Black. 3 straight days of hockey. They won those back-to-back games before losing in game 1 of the final against East Islip Red, 6-1 in the best of 3. 2 days later, got the 4-2 win, and then the 2 days after that, a 3-2 win in game 3. Smithtown Hauppauge Red, the defending champs, coming with a different squad this year. Many of the players coming from Smithtown Hauppauge Blue from last season. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 total players. They also bring over Peter Muratore from Pat Med freshman as one of the goaltenders from last season. Tyler Thompson returning as well. Joseph Jackalar from Middle Country freshman. Anthony Melendez from some of the Longwood teams. Meanwhile, for Sachem, a bunch of new players coming from Sachem Developmental Braves. They have 6 total players coming from the Braves. They also have Ryan Bello returning, and Sean Smith, one of their new goaltenders, will be playing as well. Both teams losing some of their top point getters for the Bulls: Christian Creekow, Trevino, and Avalonitis. For Sachem, Vincent Mineta, Jack Mitchell, and Jack Bryan, all no longer with the team. These two teams only met once last season. It finished in a 2-2 tie back on November the 27th. We'll step aside for a quick break for the national anthem and then be back for puck drop momentarily between Sachem and Smithtown Hauppauge on LI Sports Network. Welcome back to the rinks. Anthem finished. Sachem and Smithtown Hauppauge up next. Freshman hockey. We look at the starting goaltenders. It will be Sean Smith, number 90, getting his first start as a member of the Warriors in their team's first game this season. The Bulls also playing their first game, and it will be Tyler Thompson, number 30, getting the start again. So the Bulls, home whites, left to right. And in the road grays is Sachem, right to left, and Sachem wins the faceoff, and Chase Gandolfo skates it ahead. Lynch moves it to the point. Carly bouncing puck. He's able to hold it in for a moment. Hops a stick and comes back out. And Smithtown Hauppauge moves it ahead. That one's got by Carly. Melendez gives it a run. Lynch steps up to hold it in. Melendez a bit deeper. Carly waiting for it there, and now it's tied up at the half wall. Brady Campbell along with Sam Musnick on board. Rowan Laddick on the camera here tonight from the North Rink, first of three. It's a good one to start with between these two teams, and then two varsity games coming up after this later on tonight. Melendez moves it down low. O'Connor with the check to the boards on Catalanato. Hops the stick of O'Connor. Carly gets checked into the glass as he moved it ahead for Mast. Mast had an assist in that game last season, the 2-2 tie between these two teams, but this will be icing against Sachem. Tyler Thompson, look at last season. He was 8-3-0-0 with a 2.50 goals against average. That is championship winning goaltending right there. Big part of getting the Bulls to where they got last year. The defending champs slides in on goal, and it is covered by Smith. Mills wins it back to the point cleanly. Jack Orth swings it towards the front, picked off, and Sachem looking to go the other way with it. It gets past Bovich, and Liam Wolgamuth stretches it on off of the stick of Andrew Katchen. Now Katchen skates over the zone, catches back up to it, uses the body, gets to the corner, draws the double, still with the puck. Eventually, though, it's taken away, and Declan Prin skates it out. Mills took the pass away, takes it behind his own goal. Turnover right at the blue line. Puck held in here by Sachem. That's Nicholas Apadesano. Beccarelli holds this one and swings it ahead for Mills, who pokes it on goal, where it will be covered by Smith. .12:48 remaining, first period of play here on LI Sports Network. Faceoff will be to the left of Smith. It's one back to Napolitano of Smithtown Hauppauge. He fires it in deep. Kept alive here by the Bulls. Brody Rowe moves it on for DiLorenzo. Rosado with the takeaway, skates it out. Rowe takes it right back, dumps it in deep. Puck skated into by Vincent Donahue, and he starts it on for Rosado. Rosado checked there by DiLorenzo. Puck pops out to the circle, swung towards the front, left pad save by Thompson. Another try, he's got that as well. Couldn't collect the rebound to cover. Centering pass comes all the way to the point, where a shot gets deflected. That shot coming off the stick of Joe Capozzoli. Puck hammered around the wall. Goes behind Napolitano, has some time, has to move it now, and he does. And stretched on, looks like it will be on goal, no icing. Sean Smith will cover. And so that'll turn into an offensive zone faceoff for Smithtown Hauppauge. Kern turns it back in for Smithtown. Hauppauge out to Napolitano. Down for Kern at the half wall. Spins back with it. Logan Kern. Good defense that time by Donahue, and it's forced out by the Warriors. Wolgamuth. On skate to stick. Kern over the line, cuts towards the slot. Puts one on, never made it through. I think it was blocked in front by one of the Sachem players. Comes around to the near side for Mast. Dangerous play and gave it away to Napolitano. Mast skated right in front of his own net with that, and then errant pass. And the Bulls get possession back. Centering feed, no one home in the white jersey. Wolgamuth at the right point, holds it in. Shot blocked by Meyer. And then winning the puck battle back for the Bulls was Melendez, but his centering pass picked off. Pass ahead, Mast in on the breakaway. Mast gets the shot away. Thompson with the save. Oh, he was pressured the whole way down by Wolgamuth. Was just able to get a shot away. Good outlet feed. Mast just had enough speed. You'll see he loses it for a moment. Gets the shot away though, and a good stop. Back the other way, meanwhile, Beccarelli, after the face-off win by Smithtown Hauppauge, his shot ends up wide. Mast. Up the boards it comes, Lynch holds it in, flips it towards the net. Ducking was his teammate, catching, and it never made it through. Mast banks it down. Dubois gets to it. Pass on for Beccarelli. Beccarelli knifing his way through. Couldn't get by Rosado. Rosado was helped out by Capizzoli. Now Beccarelli couldn't handle the pass, and he's beaten to the puck. That pass goes by Tyler Rosado. Turned back around by Mills. On to Beccarelli. Nicholas Beccarelli has a step. Takes the shot, and an aggressive stop by Smith. Orth will get back on it. Off the glass. Beccarelli to it. Drops it. Mills down the slot. Mills scores! And the Bulls strike first on the goal from John Mills. Orth with the nice dump pass. Beccarelli, the power move here on Rosado. Great vision, and they gave Mills some room there. Takes advantage of it, high glove. So the first goal for these two teams at the freshman level belongs to John Mills from Beccarelli with 5:38 left in the period. Sachem looking for the immediate response. Going to work in the offensive zone. That's Bovic, who got turned back. Carly pinches down. Keeps it in. Prin gets checked off the puck by DiLorenzo. Bulls fight it back out to center. Carly to it. Off of Apadesano. He gets forced back to his own end. Draws the double, moves it to Carly. Now on for Bovic. Gets the center red and backhands it in. He'll go for a change along with Prin. Meanwhile, the Bulls come back the other way. Here's Rowe with the stretch pass on for Catalanato. He gets turned around, keeps it moving, takes a shoulder from O'Connor. Centering pass, no one home, except for Chase Gandolfo. Sticks it into the attacking zone, gives it a run. Locks up Orth. Both players stumble down from his knees. The centering pass picked off. Not out though. Shot towards the front, bouncing around. Gandolfo looking for the wrap try. He was slowed up And then Thompson's able to cover. I believe that was Woldemuth who got a stick on it. Just over 4 minutes left here in the period. Mills had 7 goals, 6 assists last season. Already off to a good start on the 25-26 campaign. Off the face-off, O'Connor gave it away. Joseph Jacqueline marks up with Gandolfo in the corner. Excuse me, that's Mast. Mast. Still going at it with Jacqueline. Now a puck comes free. Gregory Mast doing some hard work. Now helped out. Gandolfo gets top side, a save, and the rebound stopped as well. Giuliano across. One-timer goes wide. Bulls able to clear. A good shift after the Bulls goal, though, from Sachem. As they complete a change, Meyer on for Apadesano. Some speed over the line here, watched by Maximus Scotti. Apadesano couldn't bring it with him. Had a step there for a moment. And then a giveaway, wrap try, save, rebound, score! And Sachem gets the immediate response from Apadesano. The takeaway from Justin Bovich. Right here behind the net. Off the, looks like the right pad of Thompson. That almost went in. Popped right out to Apadesano. Thompson didn't know where it was. And the Warriors tie it just like that with 3 minutes left in the period. So back and forth here early on, and 1 goal from each side. Apadesano's line stays out there. He keeps it moving. Strong back check, though, with the takeaway from the Bulls. That was Mucha. Now on for Kern. Kern centers just out of the reach of Mucha. And Bovich couldn't quite handle the outlet pass. Melendez takes it right back. Mucha feeds to the head. Gets to it in the corner. Out to the point, Lynch. Down the wall, held in by Melendez. Goes down for Kern. Capizzoli watching him. Kern takes it behind. Has some room. Now to the corner. Ran into his own teammate. That allows Sachem to take the puck and start the head 2-on-2. It's Apadesano. Does he have another in him? Couldn't get the forehand shot on. It rolled off his stick. Centering pass, Rosado missed. Sachem coming back strong after giving up the game's opening goal. Got one of their own and have played a lot of time here in the offensive zone. Orth goes around with it. 90 seconds left in the period. Carly stumbled down. That allows it to be brought ahead. And take it on Mucha. Drag, shoots, couldn't sneak it past Smith, who looked over his shoulder, but he had it. Or at least he thought he did. It did pop free next to him, but he was able to cover. Collision there from Kern and Giuliano allowed Mucha to pick up the puck. May have had a little bit of room upstairs, couldn't quite get it there. And we stay tied at 1. Martinez watching Wolgemuth as the defenseman brings it up the ice. Checked by Minikazi. No one can find the puck there for a moment. Eventually Rosado does. But a giveaway. Beccarelli has Wolgemuth going to the goal. Couldn't give it to him. And it comes back out. Minikazi checked at the line. Martinez follows it up. Swings it towards the front. Had Tolliver driving to the goal. He was upended. And it never made it through. Beccarelli back in. Kicks it ahead. Couldn't get the stick free, and it's covered by Smith, who's been very active in this period. It's been a goaltending duel thus far. They've both been beaten once, but they've looked sharp early on. Goal scorer Mills against O'Connor here at the faceoff dot. And the draw is won by James O'Connor. Beccarelli, meanwhile, found the puck and tried to center. It was picked off. And once again, the speed of Mass, but he's cut off by Wolgamuth. Katchen gets it deep. 15 to go in the period. Mills centers. Beccarelli fanned. Stays with it. Swings it towards the front off a skate. And Sachem will ice the puck here. The question is how much time will be left. 4.9. Just enough time for Smithtown to get a shot or two on goal here. Mills will take the draw. He's flanked by Beccarelli and Katchen. Napolitano and Wolgamuth at the point here as the Bulls try to steal a goal late. O'Connor, though, wins it cleanly to the corner and takes care of it himself, and that'll do it for the first period. After one, the Bulls and the Warriors are tied up at 1. Mills opened the scoring up at Desano, tied it. Put a minute on the clock here for the intermission. We'll be back momentarily for the second period on LI Sports Network. And we are back for the start of period number 2. Smithtown Hauppauge freshman red against Sachem Warriors. Tied at 1. Brady Campbell with you. Sam Musnick on the board. And Rowan Laddick on the camera. Gabe Takuri as well. All over the LI Sports Network socials as the puck is down on period number 2. Be sure to follow us at LI Sports Network for all the Suffolk County High School Hockey League action, as well as more local sports. Takeaway here by the Bulls, and that pass a little too far ahead of Brody Rowe. He fights for it in the corner, helped out by a teammate. That's Anthony DiLorenzo. Dylan Dubois holds it in. And now it's a 2-on-2 scrum. Puck to the kick plate. Rowe fights it free. Carley popped it out to the front of his own goal, but Apadesano took it away and skates it back on. Apadesano tied the game late with 3:02 left in that first period after John Mills opened the scoring a few minutes prior. Dumped down on goal. Sean Smith will stop it and cover. Defending champion Bulls team trying to get their season kicked off on the right note. The question is, of course, we mentioned at the top of the broadcast, a lot of newcomers, most of which switched sides from Smithtown Hauppauge Blue. Find themselves now with Smithtown Hauppauge Red as a shot knocked down and dribbles to the corner. Scotty around for Jack Allard. He's tied up by Trevor Meyer. Scotty in to help. Puts it down to the corner. Vincent Donahue sees he's the only one going for it. And as time fires it ahead. Meyer for Donahue once again as the puck came back to Sachem ice. Rosado able to chip it ahead. He's with Maisel and McIntyre out on the ice. Maisel Couldn't fight it through. Wolgamuth. Donahue holds it in. Flag down at the half wall. Scotty trying to move it. That was Salido who knocked it down. Now Orth. 2 minutes gone here in the second. Maisel over skates. Salido takes a bump from Rosado, but he got it out, then gave it up to Maisel. Dylan Maisel towards the net, goes wide. Courtney McIntyre right back through the crease. Had some room. Looked like it popped off her stick awkwardly. Still a dangerous chance nonetheless for the Warriors. Near goal there on the bouncing puck. They complete the change as Wolgamuth goes back to it. Gets past Jackalar. It's put right back in by Luca Giuliano and hammered down the ice, icing here against Smithtown Hauppauge. 12:15 left in the period of a 1-1 game here in the middle frame. Nearly 2-1 lead for Sachem. On the opportunity moments ago, they'll send out the O'Connor line here. Mast and Gandolfo. Giuliano at the point, the right point. And they also send out Capozzoli at the left point. Look out here. Stretch ahead. Kern has a step on Giuliano. Kern tried to center it. Got a little head fake there, but the pass hit the skate of the back-checking Giuliano as Mucho was driving to the net. Chipped out again. Kern using his speed. Couldn't fight his way through the neutral zone. And it comes back out to center. Dubois. Pokes it on. Capozzoli there. Goes behind for Mast. Melendez greets him at the half wall, but Mast stepped by him. And he gets double teamed and knocked down to the ice. On for O'Connor. 1-on-4. He whistles one wide as the rest of his team completes a change. Gandolfo able to hold it in. Napolitano had hopped his stick. Minakazi tried to move it. Napolitano, though, took it right back. Napolitano nearly got by Meyer. He would have been off to the races. But a great stick by Trevor Meyer. Dubois to the circle. Dylan Dubois off the outside of the goal. Gets back on this. Centering pass taken away by Meyer, who backhands it to safety. Napolitano forced back by Meyer. Fans on the clearing attempt. Taken away. Martinez goes wide. Down the ice it goes. Beccarelli skates into it as Mills driving. Beccarelli to the slot. Had it poked off his stick where it's covered by Smith. With 10:20 left in the period. Also see at the bottom of your screen there, we debut the debut of our new feature on LI Sports Network, our upcoming games as well as final scores from early on here in the season over the past couple of days. We see our upcoming varsity games here on the North Rink on LI Sports Network. Middle Country versus Ward Melville. That's up next. And then St. Anthony's versus Pat Med will close out the action here tonight at the rinks. 10 minutes left in the second. Kane Tolliver knocked down to the ice. Orth holds it in, deflected down. And a great glove save by Sean Smith. Not sure if this would have counted had it gone in. Tolliver took the big hit. It's close to a high stay. The ref put one arm in the air as if he were calling offsides or a penalty. But we got neither, so I'm assuming maybe it was for the high stick. Either way, great hand-eye and phenomenal glove stop. Keeps us tied at 1. The Bulls still going to work here in the offensive zone, and somehow that centering pass got through everybody. Hops the dasher, does the puck. Beccarelli Tries to force it towards the front. Orth, center point. Off, I believe someone's helmet there in front. And over the cage. This puck taken back by Sachem. Bovic. Orth stepped up, held it in, takes a shot from the point where it's stopped and held by Smith, and some pushing and shoving after the play. It's catching for Smithtown Hauppauge against Capozzoli. .909 left here in the second period. Sachem starts ahead. Chipped on by Bovic. Beats Wolgamuth to the puck, and then Wolgamuth using the long reach to keep it away. Puck pops out to the slot. No one home except for Napolitano. Gets it past Meyer and deep. Giuliano tied up. Meyer backhands it to no one in particular. Nearly hunted down by Catalanato. To the half wall, Kern down. Catalanato fans on the shot attempt from the goal line, and it slides in on Smith where he covers. As we are about a minute away here from the halfway point of the hockey game. Scoring has not changed since around the 3-minute mark of that first period. Knew this would be a pretty good one coming in. And it's proven us right so far. Kern swoops in to take the puck in the corner. Centering pass. Good defense out in front by Rosado. Tied up the stick of one of the Bulls. I believe that was Rowe. Wolgamuth fans on a pass. Now banks it on for Brody Rowe. From in front of the red line, gets it deep. Meyer. Kern lifts his stick. Rowe chops it away from Meyer. Comes free to Maisel. Couldn't quite clear. Now it's a step with McIntyre. Well, I'll tell you, it could have been a 2-on-0. Great hustle by Rowe and Wolgamuth to even the numbers. Thwart that offensive on-man rush. Rosado holds the line. And the play fizzles there in the offensive zone for Sachem, at least for a moment, and then Maisel took the puck away. Goes down low. Mast up top. Carly returns it to him. Rolling puck, fends off a defender. Stays with it. 7 minutes left here in the second. Wolgamuth tries the other side. Catalanato and Carly get there together. And then Carly knocks Catalanato down to the ice. Refs letting them play here tonight. Appeared like it may have hit someone on the Sachem bench, but we play on. As both teams completing changes. Donahue trying to catch the Bulls in the midst of one. Good play by Wolgamuth. Keeps them to the outside. Another check delivered by Napolitano. Centering pass just out of the reach of O'Connor, who keeps it moving, kicks it on. Mast from the circle, couldn't get a shot away, and then Wolgamuth lifted his stick. And it's stripped out. Now it's a foot race. Getting to it first will be Scotty in the corner for Smithtown Hauppauge. Donahue, though, locked him up and moved the puck. Perfect play there from Vincent Donahue. Scotty, though, wrestles the puck away. Dubo, a shot off a leg in front and ends up wide. O'Connor. Dubo waiting for it in neutral ice. Keeps it moving for Lynch off the boards and down. And Sachem finds a way out. Gandolfo looks over his shoulder. He will drop it. O'Connor, glove save. Thompson. 5:25 left here in the second period. Back and forth action, it seems like every shift. Smithtown Hauppauge has a good shift. Then Sachem comes back with one of their own. Neither team really with an edge so far here in this one. Prin will take the offensive zone face-off. Tries to go forward with it. And Dubois read it. Backhands it around. And a big hit delivered by Dubois as he knocked down Bovic, who from the seat of his pants keeps it moving, but it's taken away and given on to Scotty. Giuliano hustling back. Scotty to the circle. Help was a little late to get there. Now he moves it to Salido. Salido couldn't fight his way through traffic. Appadesano back the other way. Nick Appadesano, blocker save, big rebound. Flies in on goal and Thompson swallows it up. 4:47 left in the period. Getting to the later stages here. The next goal, even in the second period, a crucial one. So we'll see if any team can snag the momentum here into the locker room, proverbial locker room. It's only a 1-minute intermission. Tie up at the circle. Orth goes hard around. Meyer waiting for it. He's there. Off of skating, right back out to center. Meyer wrestles the puck away from Melendez. Kern with the pressure though. Melendez swept it towards the goal. Knocked aside by Smith. Melendez. Had it chipped away. Wolgemuth waiting back on it. Gets past Melendez, down for Kern. Mooch out there as well. Orth, left point. Drag, shoots. Might have clipped Meyer and ends up wide. Wolgemuth deflected down by Kern. Never made it through to the goal. Orth, left point. Swings it down low. Kern behind the net. Has the defense tied up. Now is forced into making a play. Goes up top. Orth drags, shoots just wide. Smith didn't see that until late. Good shift here by the Bulls. Kern fights it through. A turnaround shot from Melendez. Didn't make it through to the goal. Orth again turns it around. Gets past Mucha down low. Kern will be beaten to the puck by Meyer. And it's shipped out. Look out here. Appadesano going to try to take it himself. Went for him. Wolgemuth just caught up to him, and he never got a shot away. Appadesano hunting for his second. Strong back check from Smithtown Hauppauge. Minikazi holds it in. Orth banks it around for Kern. Tolliver tried to swing it towards the front. Wolgemuth hammers it down. Will it be an icing? It will be. Looked like it was deflected there, but Sachem catches a break, and they will have the offensive zone face-off with 2:43 left in the second. First game of the season for both of these teams. They would love to get their campaign started in the win column. Mills goes hard around. Giuliano towards the front. Backhand try. Gets fought away to Beccarelli. Catching, Dubois with him. It's a 3-on-2. On for Catchin. Right pad save. Rebounding tight. And Smith has that as well. 2-on-1 turns 3-on-2. Beccarelli to Catchin. Couldn't get a clean shot away, and then big time rebound there. Not much you could do with it in tight. But Smith holds his ground. Here's Dubois. Shot looking for a deflection. Beccarelli couldn't reach it. It ends up wide. Hustling to it. And hammering it behind the net was Napolitano. Mills had a shot that got blocked. Mill shot deflects. Beccarelli had an open net, but it hit his skate and he couldn't get a shot through. McIntyre chips it on for Rosado from the circle. A pet save, rebound. Fired wide. Almost popped right back out to Rosado and then pinballed around the Maisel. 100 seconds left in the period. And Rosado puts a shoulder right into Beccarelli. He never saw it coming. Catchin, meanwhile, brings it right back in. And that shot deflected on by one of the Sachem players. That was Donahue, and Smith had to make the save. Meanwhile, Dubois shot well wide. Napolitano steps down. Goes around the boards with it. And that puck hammered down the ice past Beccarelli. Icing here against Sachem. And the Bulls faithful happy with that shift. After they almost found the back of the net again. Smith with a good save on the deflection from his fellow teammate Donahue. Face off, Catalanato let it go. And that didn't work out for his team. But now it finds him again. He kicks it deep. 1 minute to go in the period. Catalanato cuts back. Fights it on. DiLorenzo keeps it moving. Taken back, though, by Sachem. O'Connor trying to stretch it on for Gandolfo. Catches it. Gandolfo, good stick. Catalanato, excuse me, that was Lynch. This is Catalanato trying to fight it through. And he will, but great defense that time by Capozzoli. Delayed offside. They tagged up. We play on. Lynch hammers it in. Gets by Orth and back out. DiLorenzo gets to the rolling puck with 13. Turnover. Chance for Mast. Drags. Shoots blocked by Lynch. 5 left in the period. Lynch gets to it. Goes hard around, and that will end the middle frame. Score is the same as the start of the second as we go to the third. Plenty of chances for both sides. None find the back of the net. And we will play the final 15 at a 1-1 tie. We'll be back for the third period here in a moment. Don't go anywhere. You're tuned into the Suffolk County High School Hockey League on LI Sports Network. Start of the third period here on LI Sports Network. Sachem and Smithtown Hauppauge Red are tied at 1 apiece. Sachem has a quick turnaround against East Islip Red, the defending regular season champions in the freshman division, and fell a game short of the title against these Red Bulls. That will be 6:20 p.m. on September 29th. Next Monday, and for Smithtown Hauppauge, their next game this Friday, September 26th, 7:10 p.m. against Ward Melville, but their focus is on these final 15, both these teams, in their first game of the season. Scores ain't changed since the first as the puck is down here on the third. And this one fired all the way down by Napolitano. It will be an icing. There have been no penalties in this game. The only real plays to alert you of with 5:38 left in the first. John Mills got the scoring started for the Bulls from Nick Beccarelli. And then a little over 2 minutes later, 3:02 left in the first. Nick Hauppauge from Justin Bovich tied the game. Nothing since. Scotty on for Wolgamuth. Now Jackallard to the outside, lost an edge. Gives the puck away to Giuliano. Mast has a teammate ahead, did not see Gandolfo. Now tries to spin it to him. Scotty lifted his stick. Napolitano. Taken away by Chase Gandolfo, sticks it deeper. Wolgamuth gets on it. And just fires it out. I think he was trying to get it on goal, but that'll miss. And so it's another icing against Smithtown Hauppauge. They will make a full line change, unlike the NHL. Nonetheless, though, not an ideal situation here with the face-off to the left of goaltender Tyler Thompson. He stopped all but one of the shots he's seen, as has Sean Smith in his first game as a Warrior. Getting knocked to the ice, Mucha. Bovich just put it to the corners. He took a bump. Dubois stumbles down to the ice, keeps it moving. Stretch pass taken away by Bovich. He holds it in. Lynch just able to get it out. Kern trying to catch up to it. Donahue kept it away from him and puts it in deep. Dubois off the boards. Prin was waiting for it. Declan Prin fights through the double team. Dropped it to Bovich. Napolitano into help out. Picks it up off the half wall. Takes it deeper. Centers it in front. And they score. Declan Prin able to slide it home off the beautiful feed from Napolitano. And Sachem takes their first lead of the game early in the third. Two-point night for Nick Napolitano. Not much room there. I thought he was going to try to stuff a backhander. He slides it to the slot. The low slot. Prin gets a stick on it. His first of the season coming in game one. Goals have come at a premium here in this game. Now the Bulls find themselves trailing. Can they find the equalizer? Potential numbers here. Brought in. Pass. Unable to handle it. Melendez rolled off his stick. Rosado locked up by Kern. Kern. Probably one of the shorter players in this game as that shot goes high, but he's been everywhere tonight. Lynch tried to center it. It hit skate of Rosado. 2-on-2 battle, which includes the referee, who's pinned to the boards as well, trying to find his way out of there. He will. Lynch steps free, centering pass. Melendez, second good look of the shift. Fanned on it. Kern. Steps through McIntyre, nearly stripped him of the puck. In front, a chance, score! And the Bulls tie it back up. That's Joe Mucha. These teams must like playing tied hockey, because both times tonight this team has taken the lead, the other with the quick response. And with 11:56 remaining, as you see, that puck just pops out to Mucha just sneaks it by Smith. We are equal again. Catching. Reverse hit there on Tolliver. And the Bulls trying to get the lead right back. Mills slides it on goal. Sticked away by Smith. Orth pinching down. Tries to backhand it. Nearly found its way towards the goal. Mills gets locked up by Minakazu, who knocks him down to the ice and helped out by Meyer. Meyer steps right around the Beccarelli hit. Wolgamuth. The defenseman leading the rush up the ice. Inside out, Wolgamuth to the circle. Fought up by Smith. Mills gets to it. Goes up top. Point shot blocked. Up in the air still. Almost ended up on goal. Mills turnaround, takes the shot, blocked. Struggling is Meyer. May have saved the goal as he got in front of that one. Makes a quick change. Does Sachem as Orth brings it right back in. Beccarelli tried to leave it for Mills. That almost went the other way. It worked out though for the Bulls. Beccarelli stumbles down. Mills leaves it for Beccarelli. Turns it towards the front. Got back out. Mass chips it on. Gandolfo trying to get it around Orth. Does he have a step? Good closing speed there by Jack Orth. Tied up in the corner. It goes behind, where it's taken by Michael Napolitano. Trying to find someone. Beccarelli from the red line puts it in deeper. Giuliano trying to find a passing lane. Picked up by Napolitano. Bouncing puck. Couldn't be handled by Rowe. O'Connor skates it out. James O'Connor drops it for Mast. Mast down the slot. Drag, shoots off a stick. Up in the air and gloved out of harm's way for a moment. Then spun back out to center by Rowe. Sachem oh so close to regaining a lead. Goes back in the Bulls' end. It's hunted down by Di Lorenzo. Goes across for Dubois. Donahue, though, holds it in. Apatisano already a goal and an assist. Let the puck go. Did sidestep Dubois. Stays with it. 9 minutes remaining. Miscommunication there at the blue line, and Prin couldn't hold it in. He's going to get back on it. Watched by Catalanato. Donahue. Forced back into his end. Trying to give it ahead. Di Lorenzo read it and took it away. Back to the point. Lynch has time. Room. Takes the shot. Blocked down in front. Big rebound. Donahue saved the goal. And then a hit on Apatisano as he clears. The defense in this game has been stellar. Could be about 5-5 right now, if not for the defense and the goaltending. Lynch on for Solido. Held up just enough for an onside. And then a shot from the high slot. Gloved and held by Sean Smith. 8:09 left in the third period. Here's that last look on that chance for Lynch at the point. Donahue clears it away. Rowe had the lead on his stick there for a moment. Smithtown Hauppauge wins the face-off in the air, in and out of the glove of Smith. Got knocked away. Rosano takes it back the other way. Rolls back, couldn't fight it through. Now taken back by Solido. Vincent Solido steps around one. Solido, tough angle try. Say may put the rebound right into the crease where it's covered by Smith. The Bulls with some pressure here on back-to-back shifts. Great move by Solido. Beat Smith to that rebound, just couldn't chip it by him back into the crease. We're just about at the halfway point of period number 3. Napolitano off the face-off win, just backhands it towards the front. It's deflected through. Smith covers. Come on, boy. And so we'll do it again, this time on the far side. To the right of Smith. Solito will take the face-off against O'Connor. And it's taken by Gandolfo. Tried to spring mast. Wolgemuth got in the way, knocked it down. Jackallard right back in. Drops it. Wolgemuth high slide. Whistles one high. Taken back by the Bulls. Rap try, doesn't make it through. Brett Carley denied that attempt. Now another centering pass. O'Connor fights it ahead. Look out, Gregory Mast. A breakaway. Wolgemuth trying to catch him. Mast in. Forehand. What a save. It's still loose for a moment. And able to get back on it was Thompson. Mast has had some great looks tonight. None better than this. He's gone. Wolgemuth nearly, if there was a little bit more ice, Wolgemuth might have caught him. A great move though, and Thompson just stays with him the whole way. What a right pad stop. 7:03 left. We still got 2 varsity games after this. What a show from 2 of the top freshman teams. Mucha. Kern did a nice job avoiding any offside with Melendez there at the blue line. Now Lynch cut, shoots, went wide, not sure. Smith saw it. It's loose. A shot blocked. Another try. Meyer got in front of it. He's had a few big blocks tonight. None bigger than that one, perhaps. Gandolfo clears it out. Lynch works it ahead. Melendez keeps it moving. Donahue was waiting for it. Gandolfo over skates. Mucha gets back to it. Check to the boards. Meyer. Hard around. Dubois holds it in. Dubois, a shot misses wide. Melendez. And on that pass attempt. Goes hard around. Apadesano has some room. Skates it out. Skates it in. Apadesano to the outside. And Thompson holds on with 5:47 left. Bulls will make a wholesale change. Which team wants it more? We still have several games left in this regular season, of course, but these 2 teams probably going to be right towards the top of the standings. So they'll take every win they can get, especially against one another. Tough angle try, save. Giuliano towards the front, picked off by Mills. Beccarelli just out. There's poked away from Carley. Mills in his skates, can't find it. Put a check on Rosado. Sachem fans want a penalty. Meanwhile, Beccarelli stopped by Smith as he fought through the screen. Or throws it wide. Banks right out towards the front. Carley kept it away. Cleared ahead, Apadesano with 5 minutes left. Has a step to the outside. Apadesano stopped by Thompson. Mills poked it ahead. Minikazi turns it right back around. Puts a shoulder into Wolgemuth, knocked him down. And tied up behind the net, and Mills takes it away. Minikazi or still tied up behind the play. That puck looked to maybe have come out, but the rule it stayed in the zone. So Sachem may have called a break here. Can they take advantage? Centering pass just on the wrong side of Tolliver. If he was a lefty, would have had a good look. Martinez and Wolgamuth lock up. Taken away. Nakazi off a skating wide. Wolgamuth. Meyer held it in. Sachem now with some offensive zone time. Donahue couldn't hold it in that time. Beccarelli skates ahead 2-on-1. Beccarelli fired it wide. Donahue gets it back out to center. Martinez pokes it ahead for Tolliver. And both at the end of their shift will go for a line change as they get it deep. Tolliver gets around Rosado. McIntyre off the bench, though, nearly set him up all alone. Now it's Beccarelli. Beccarelli, backhand try, save, rebound into the glove of Smith. DiLorenzo had that opportunity. 3:28 left in the period. And the game, or at least regulation. At this point, the next goal could be the dagger. But who knows the way this game has gone and how quickly the teams have tied it after falling behind. Manning Catalanato stumbles down to the ice. Shot by Napolitano gets blocked. Catalanato fights it deeper. Rowe. Rosado blindly swings it to the circle. DiLorenzo holds it in. DiLorenzo cuts back, taken away by Giuliano, at least for a moment. DiLorenzo now skate to stay. DiLorenzo to the front, won an individual effort, but Smith holds the line and keeps it out. My goodness, from the right point all the way down to the corner, ran into some trouble, was able to fight through it. Pretty good look, but great positioning by Smith. Now under 3 minutes left. Mast. Stretch pass off the stick of O'Connor. He was nearly gone. Down the ice it goes. Donahue. Banks it ahead. Look out. Could be numbers for Sachem. O'Connor for Gandolfo. 2-on-2. Gandolfo shot muffled. It still made it through. Thompson made the save. Now it's Lynch. Stretch pass ahead. Catalanato catches it. Can he get ahead of Donahue? He's forced to cut back. Throws one wide. Smith stumbled down. He gets back into position. Centering pass to Napolitano. Blocked in front. Another centering try off the apron. 2 minutes remaining. Bulls trying to steal a late goal and possibly the win. Solido towards the net. Doesn't make it there. Mass checked by Napolitano. Here comes Meyer. Meyer, rolling puck. Mast tries to center, hit the skate of Napolitano. 100 seconds left. Jacquelard, formerly with Middle Country last season, tries to center. Jack Gallard couldn't fight it through to the point. Wolgamuth shot deflects. And fall on goal save made. Another try in tight. Smith covers with 1:21 remaining. And tensions boil over. There has not been a penalty called yet in the hockey game. Do we have our first? I don't believe so. Despite both sides wanting one. Or do we? We do. Joseph Jacquelard heading to the box. He was with Middle Country freshman last year. A crucial penalty. And Sachem will spend the remainder of regulation on the power play unless they could steal a goal here. So a power play. O'Connor, Mast, Gandolfo skating towards the bench. Looks like we have a timeout call here for Sachem as they try to set up the power play. It is roughing against Joseph Jacquelard. After the play, too, and that is not a great penalty. for Smithtown Hauppauge to take this late. While we have this timeout, though, we want to remind you to check out one of our new podcasts, Rinks and Realities, with Travis Quigley and Paul Trentini, our very own Travis Quigley play-by-play, and Paul Trentini, one of our camera operators. Their new episode coming out this Friday with special guest Joe LaChase. Be sure to check that out wherever you get your podcasts. Joe LaChase, of course, a member of Farmingdale State College hockey. So out of the timeout, 2-minute power play with just 1:21 left. O'Connor, Gandolfo, and Mast out there, but it's won by Smithtown Hauppauge. They clear the zone. Of course, no icing. Scotty was going to give it a run. As it ends up in the corner, he'll go for a change. Appadesano out there playing the left point, and Vincent Donahue out there playing right point. Crucial kill here for the Bulls as we hit 1 minute left in regulation. Of course, if we do reach overtime, Sachem will have the first half minute or so left on the power play. Mast trying to do it in regulation on goal, stick save, and Thompson the cover with 45.5 seconds left. What a finish we have right here on the north rink. O'Connor wins it up at Desano. Donahue winds up a slap shot wide off the end boards. Gandolfo scanning, looking up top, up at Desano. Down O'Connor from the circle, swallowed up by Thompson. Under a half minute remaining, 29.1 to be exact. And a wild finish. Gandolfo gets to it. Goes up top. O'Connor touches it on for Appadesano. Returns it to O'Connor at the half wall. Got by him. Gandolfo Mucha behind the net. Gandolfo with 15. Out to the right point. Donahue holds it in. Gandolfo with 10. At the half wall up top. Appadesano drag, shoots wide. Gandolfo to it with 5. Got to shoot. Appadesano with 2. One last try, blocked, and it rolls right through the crease as the horn sounds and time expires. 39 seconds of power play time for Sachem to start overtime. Can one of these teams get out to the 1-0 start that they were hoping to? We'll find out next. We'll be right back here on LI Sports Network for overtime. Four minutes on the clock. 3 right now because Sachem does have a power play. Joseph Jacquelart in the box for roughing. 39 seconds of power play time for Sachem to begin overtime in the 2-2 game in the opening game of the season for both teams. And Sachem controls the faceoff. Giuliano puts it in deep. Half a minute left on the man advantage. Lynch will try the clear. Knocked away. Mills, who opened the scoring. One-on-one against Carly. Loads up a slapper up high. Fought off by Sean Smith. Now cleared ahead for Justin Bovich with just 10 left on the man advantage. He sticks it in deep. Running to it, Orth. Prin there to hold it in at the half wall. Down Giuliano, shot blocked. Jack Galar can breathe a sigh of relief as he's out of the box and to the bench. Beccarelli steps on. We're back to 4 sides. Giuliano shot off a stick into the corner. Around to the near side it comes. Carly just able to keep it away from Mills. It could have been a 2-on-1. Lynch read the pass. Couldn't get it out. Now it's taken back by Mills. John Mills has Beccarelli ahead, but he just knifes his way through the neutral zone, gave it away as the Bulls defense was in the change. Here's O'Connor. Shot doesn't make it through. Finds the rebound and backhands one on goal. Thompson made the save. Napolitano for Beccarelli. Kern out there with him. Good hustle by Apadesano. He's taken to the boards by Beccarelli. Kern gets checked hard by O'Connor. We play on. Meyer lost it. Kern behind the net. Kern knocked down again. O'Connor to it. Stretches it ahead. Apadesano to the right. Cuts back halfway through overtime. Fights one towards the net. Doesn't make it through. Napolitano on for Kern. Beccarelli was going for a change, and so it comes back out to center. Donahue right back in. Donahue takes it all the way around. Settles the bouncing puck, puts it behind. Apadesano and Napolitano lock up, and Napolitano wins the battle. Tried to move it ahead, but Apadesano took him to the boards again. Napolitano takes it behind. Now it's stretched out to Kern. Under a minute and a half left here in overtime. Neither team can score. All end in a tie. Meyer, watched by Mucha. Carly around looking for Mass. Mucha cut it off to the circle. Couldn't fight it through. Meyer. Napolitano couldn't quite hold the line. Meyer, not much time. 1 minute left in overtime. Gandolfo over the line. Cuts back, tried to feed through the mass. Picked off by Mucha. Feeds it ahead. Too far. Out of the reach of one of his teammates, Catalanato, who takes it back. Loads up a slapper. Saves Smith. He's got it. 42.2 remaining. Separates these teams from being 0-1-0 with one in the tie column. Isn't the best way to start the season, but not the worst either. Wolgamuth, a shot deflected and didn't go. Not sure if that may have clipped the post or not. Either way, Sachem catches a break. Half a minute left. Takeaway. Possible numbers here. Smithtown, Hauppauge, Catalanato over the line. Scores! Madden Catalanato with 20.5 left in OT. The Bulls pick up where they left off. Another overtime win, and they start the season 1-0. What a game. And what a finish. Looked like it could have been a 2-on-1, but you see the Bulls going for a change. Catalanato doesn't see Gandolfo chasing him down. Just elects to shoot that one-on-one, though. Low blocker. He beats Smith, who was outstanding all game, as was Thompson. 2 goals in the first, 2 goals in the third. And shocker, it took until just about the end of overtime to find a winner. Not sure if we were going to, but we did. Madden Catalanato, who had 4 goals, 12 assists last year for the blue team. Smithtown Hauppauge freshman blue gets things started with red. Unassisted. We still got 2 games left here on the North Rink. Coming up next, varsity hockey, Ward Melville against Middle Country. And then, of course, St. Anthony's against Patchogue Medford to close out the season. One more reminder, check out Rinks and Realities with Travis Quigley and Paul Trentini, our very own. New episode this Friday with guest Joe LaChase, wherever you may get your podcast. Joe LaChase of the Farmingdale State College Rams hockey team. That'll do it for us for Game 1. Thank you so much for joining. For Rowan Laddick on the camera, Sam Musnick on the board, I'm Brady Campbell signing off. The final score in overtime, Smithtown Hauppauge Red, the Bulls 3, and the Sachem Warriors 2. You've been tuned into the Suffolk County High School Hockey League on LI Sports Network.